Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020, and this fishing season's start is getting stranger and stranger. So this pond right here was actually closed as part of the state's trout stocking program for the spring and was slated to open again on April 11th, which is opening day of the season. However, our state DEP has decided to allow catch and release fishing starting this day until April 11th on all closed waters. So even though I'm not allowed to keep any trout out of here, I'm still allowed to fish it. So that's why I'm here. And I'm actually not targeting trout. I'm actually going for some early season largemouths. And I'm going to start out by throwing around a black and blue chatterbait. This is not a April Fool's thing, apparently. This is a real thing that's happening. Everything's opened up early. So even though this pond was slated for closure, there's no telling whether the trout have actually been stocked in this pond yet. So I don't even know if the trout are in here. If the bass fishing doesn't appear to be working out, I did bring a light spinning rod, and I could throw around some trout lures to see if there are any trout in here yet. If that doesn't work, then worst comes to worst, I'll pitch around some little jigs and try for some panfish. There should be plenty of crappie and bluegill in here that want to play with me tonight. Ah, that's a snag. Wonder what it is. It's way out there, whatever it is. Feels stuck in there pretty solid. I don't think I'm gonna get this back. Oh, no, I did get it back. Let me check the hook. Hook looks fine. Oh, maybe a little bit of a roll on it. Let me sharpen it up anyway. Whenever you pull your bait off of a snag, always check the hook point, because the hook point might have rolled over, and if it did, then you're gonna have a heck of a time getting that hook into a fish's jaw. And this one felt like it might have rolled a little bit, so I'm just sharpening it. That looks plenty sharp to me. Looks like the osprey got dinner. There's a fish. We got some chunk rock on the bottom here. Might have been staging on that. There we go. Probably not even a pound, but a welcome sight to break the ice. Well guys, the bass bite has been very inconsistent. I just got that one bite, as a matter of fact. So I decided to make a switch over to the light pole, and I'm going to start by throwing around a spinner. If there's any trout around, I should be able to pick up a couple on this. And, of course, bass hit these inline spinners too, so I haven't totally given up on them yet. There's a fish. First cast with the spinner. Hey, it is a trout. Look at that. Oh, he's a dinker though. Look at, oh boy. That is a dinker. That is a real unimpressive trout right there. But It counts. All right, let's put him back. There we go, fish on. He hit that real close in. Might have followed this quite a ways. All right, another stocky rainbow. This one's a little bit better. Still of the cookie cutter variety, however. Where are you hooked? There you are. You're not hooked too bad. If you'll stay still long enough for me to help you, I will get that hook out of your mouth. There we go. Let that fish go. And now we untangle these hooks. It's pretty easy. This net's got rubber coated mesh, so the hooks don't get like really wrapped up in there like in a cloth mesh net. I've had some nightmare scenarios using those things. There we go. Boy, he hammered that. That's about the hardest hit I've gotten all year. All right. Whoops. Easy, pally boy. And he's got that a little bit far down in there. Gonna have to do some surgery. Whoops. Oh, or not. Or he could just flop right off. All right, buddy. Let's get you out of the dirt. There we go. Oh, and he just flopped right off of there. Good for him. I was gonna let him go anyway. Well, guys, I've gotten numerous hits out of this spot, and while I have had a few that have really slammed the spinner, most of them seem to be just nipping at it. So what I did was I took off the spinner and I tied on my Gulp Minnow float panfish rig, and I'm gonna see if a slower presentation with something that's got some flavor might turn those nibblers into netters. There we go. That's a jumper. Up you come. That's a colorful one. That's a bit darker than the other ones I've been catching. Get off of there. Must have that really in there. Really in that jawbone. There we go. Get him back in that water. There we go. All right, whoops, get in the net. Get in the net. All righty, there's another stocky. When nothing else is biting, they're fun to play with. Just wish the bass were biting. If they were, I'd be going for them for sure. Alrighty. This is another one that's kind of on the small side. But fun on the light tackle. Get out of that net. Okay, there we go. He's out. There we go. There's that trademark rainbow trout jump. Okay. Get this guy unhooked. All right. Back you go, pally boy. Get out of the net. There you go. He found his way out. There we go. Whew, this one's got some fight in him. Another littler one. He fought a lot bigger than he is. I always like to see that in the fish I catch. Especially since I don't catch very many big fish. Alright. There we go. Well, I think I found a new favorite way to fish for stocked trout. They are loving this gulp minnow. Oh! Quick release on that one. Let's hope the tree gives me a quick release too. There we go. Alrighty. This is fun. I mean, it's kind of brainless. Fish aren't very big, but it's just fun. Just fun to throw in and get a hit on just about every other cast. Alrighty, fish on for the umpteenth time. I have lost count of how many of these things I've hooked, which means I've caught quite a few. Whoops, easy, pal. Oh, there, the hook came out. I think. No, just the gulp minnow came off. The hook is still in him. Come on, buddy boy. Cooperate with me. He's kind of hooked on the outside of the face. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, there we go. It's out. Well, guys, I fished until it was too dark to see the float, and it was worth it. I mean, I caught a whole bunch of those stock trout. They weren't really what I was after today, but after the bass bite proved to be pretty slow, that was a nice little plan B to fall back on. So, as of now, all the streams and ponds in New Jersey are open for business, as it were. Even if they were trout stocked, you are allowed to fish them. Just remember, though, that it is catch and release up until 8 a.m. on April 11th, which is still officially the opening day of New Jersey trout season. So the fish are out there. All you got to do is go get them. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.